Welcome back. You tune in to Buy Now, Sell Now, and let's talk about Tata Motors that has officially unveiled the all-new Tata Sierra EV. This is Tata's quickest EV with lifetime battery warranty. The bookings are now open and the deliveries will be starting from the 15th of July. Shubhani will take us through the newly launched Tata Sierra. Let's take a look.
Tata Motors has launched the much-anticipated Tata Sierra EV, which is right here. It starts at the price of 18.75 lakhs ex-showroom. Now, if you look at the design right in the front, it looks slightly different as compared to the ICE vehicles. Now, of course, Tata Motors is addressing two key issues with this particular Tata Sierra EV. The range anxiety, of course, is addressed. This vehicle offers 500 kilometers plus range. Now, let me give the figures, in fact, when it comes to the range of this particular vehicle. Now, when it comes to the figures, first, the consumers get two options. First is the 75 kilowatt option, and of course there is a 65 kilowatt battery pack. The battery also gets a lifetime replacement warranty. Now, the 75 kilowatt battery pack, it offers a range. The promised claimed range is 665 kilometers, so it's 500 kilometers plus. And then, of course, there is a 65 kilowatt which offers a range of 565 kilometers on a single charge. Now, let me tell you, of course, there are two electric motors, including a 175 kilowatt motor, which is placed at the rear end, and at the front end there is a 103 kilowatt motor that you get with this particular vehicle. Additionally, there is a rear torque of 240 Nm, while the front motor offers 164 Nm torque. Inside the cabin is extremely plush, much looks like a gadget, a device as compared to many of the other Tata Motors offerings that you've seen. There is a wide, expansive interior display that you can see right here as we are walking you through this particular vehicle. So this is the sleek new launch. It looks modern. There are different modes that you can, and different terrains that you can take the new Tata Sierra EV on. So this is the all-new Tata Sierra EV.
All right, so speaking to ET now is Shubhani Karat, Tata Motors passenger vehicle MD and CEO Shailesh Chandra said the recent West Asia crisis has led to an uptick in EV sales as consumers look to reduce fuel cost dependence. Let's listen in.
See, that's a very good question. I think, I should have rather covered in my opening remarks itself. Clearly, there is a significant increase in the demand, post the Mid-East crisis that we have seen unfolding. Real demand, because we measure that in terms of bookings that we received, has jumped 3 times than what was the booking, in, say, Jan or even before that. Now, whether we are able to service that fully, no. So we are not able to supply to that extent. Maybe we are able to supply 2 times of, say, what we were supplying a year back. And this month onward, we are going to further increase the supplies. But definitely the demand is 3 times more. And it is not only because of the Mid-East crisis, I would say. It is also because of most of the top 6 players have now come into the EV market with their offerings. Right. That gives greater confidence to the consumers. But at the same time, the entry segment cars like Punch EV and Tiago EV have been seeing a phenomenal growth. And just to give you a sense of, before we launched the Punch EV uplift or facelift, we have seen 6 to 7 times jump in the demand.
All right, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of Buy Now, Sell Now. Kavita and I will take your leave. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. Markets Noon is coming up next.